Hello everyone, I'm Hoàng Tâm. Welcome back to my channel. It has been 4 months since my first travel vlog. Today, I come back with a video full of unbelievable landscapes. As a junior majoring English linguistics for commerce and tourism, I had a 8-day trip to the central of Vietnam and the Central Highlands. In 8 days, I had an opportunity to explore various famous tourist attractions in 5 beautiful cities as Nha Trang, Quy Nhơn, Hội An, Đà Nẵng and Đà Lạt. Now, let's get started my second field trip. Our first destination in Nha Trang City was the Nha Trang Oceanographic Institute. The institute is considered as one of the largest research institutions on marine ecological system in Vietnam. The institute has many showrooms of the sea creatures and the ecosystem. Visiting the institute, you have the opportunity to explore more than 20,000 specimens of over 4,000 marine species. People seem to be lost in a colorful world of rare and valuable sea creatures such as sea anemones, red and blue starfish, holothurians, tortoises, amberjack, kingfish, and ant. Besides the diversity in ocean life discovery, the Institute of Oceanography also explore and reserve some national relics that belong to the development and extinction of the ocean life. The next visiting spot is Hoàng Tâm Promontory, which is endowed with exotic beauty that attracts visitors at the first sight. As one of must-visit attractions in Nha Trang, Hoàng Tâm Complex is the intersection between harmonious nature and bustling coastal city, which can flow any tourist mind when zooming out the eyesight as large as possible. Hoàng Tâm Promontory is located about 3 kilometers northeast of the Nha Trang city center. Hoàng Tâm Promontory is a large rock area with a variety of shapes lying on the shore. Coming to Hoàng Tâm, visitors will be able to take part in physical activities as climbing on big rocks or swimming on the blue sea. There is also a book cafe near Hoàng Tâm for people to both sip a delicious cup of coffee and read a good book or contemplate the peaceful blue sea. The destination on second day was El Gió Landscape, the most majestic beach in Quy Nhơn City. El Gió has unspoiled and majestic beauty which is comparable to other beaches in the central of Vietnam. When you get there, you will be surprised with the extremely blue water. The rocky cliffs with strange shapes embrace the whole sea, and the feeling of lying on the rocks to listen to the sea breeze flowing in the ears. The peaceful feeling cannot be described. The melodious sound comes from the cliff. The sound of the sea gently flutters to the foot of the mountain. All make up a unique symphony. Let's try to come here once in the summer to see how beautiful Vietnam is and discover by your own the masterpieces of the nature. Hội An ancient town possesses an ancient and gentle beauty, not too ostentatious, noisy. Hội An simply and gently blends into the city atmosphere with a slow pace of life, different from the rush of other cities. If you visit Hoi An early in the morning, you will feel it all. It is really quiet, very suitable for those who are in need of space to rest after the hustle and bustle of life. Hoi An is a place of traditional ancient architecture. It would be remiss to introduce Hoi An without talking about the architecture. Many people say that Hoi An is like a book of time. Each page is a history page of culture, famous for its traditional, harmonious architectural beauty of houses, golden walls and roads. Despite experiencing many ups and downs of history, Hoi An ancient town still retains its ancient beauty intact, mossy silence in each brick, roof and tree line. Besides architecture, Hoi An is also famous as a haven of street food. Most of the food here is sold on the streets or in small alleys, with a diverse cuisine and individual nuance. Hoi An is one of the 25 most attractive destinations for foodies all over the world. Tourists coming to Hoi An are often impressed and lured by the famous specialties like cao lầu, mock water, rice chicken, bánh vạc. In the evening, I did a meaningful activity as dropping flower garlands and color lanterns. On the occasion in Hoi An, I had some short interviews with the visitors. Let's get started. What's your name?
My name is Andrea.
Where do you come from?
I come from the Basque Country in the north of Spain.
Yes. Are you here for travel or business?
For travel.
How long have you been in Vietnam?
In Vietnam, today is our third day, but we are going to stay 17 days.
Yeah. Can you share with me what is your feeling about this city?
What is sorry?
Can you share with me about your feeling about this city?
About this city?
Yes.
What I like?
Yes.
Everything. The streets. Also with the weather that is raining a lot, it's very beautiful.
How do you think about Vietnamese people?
I think that in the 3 days we are here, they are so educated and they are helping us a lot.
Yes, that sounds great. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay.
I wish you have a nice trip and enjoy your time.
Thank you.
Introduce about yourself, please.
Yeah, I can do. My name is Sabina. I'm from Germany. I'm 37 years old and I travel for 1 year. I started in end of October in Thailand and I traveled to Thailand, then to Laos, and now I'm in Vietnam. And I want to stay until 15th December and then I go to the Philippines.
Yes, you are a travel lover, right?
Yeah, I'm a travel lover and I also work in a travel agency.
So, how do you think about this city?
I really like the city. It's really nice, beautiful houses and cafes. But it's a bit like such a pity that the weather is so bad right now. So I think I would love to enjoy it more if the sun would be there. But I like the city and the people. Really
Yes.
good vibes.
It's good. And you have been in Vietnam for 1 year, so you have tried a lot of Vietnamese food, right?
I already tried some food, yeah.
Yes. So can you tell me what Vietnamese food do you like most?
So I really like the fresh spring rolls with peanut sauce. It's really good. And for sure I like all the curries and I'm vegetarian, so you also have a lot of vegetarian food. And yeah, it's nice.
How did you think about Vietnamese people?
They are very friendly and they always try to be kind and they are smiling and I like to talk to them, yeah.
Okay, so if you have had a chance, would you like to come back Vietnam?
For sure, I would love to come back because Vietnam has a lot of nice places, and in this trip I cannot do everything because I have to travel to other countries too. So I also go to Australia. So I will come back definitely. Yeah.
Thank you so much for supporting me. I wish you have a nice trip and you will enjoy your time in here.
Yeah, thank you. Wish you all the best too.
On the fourth day, we moved to Da Nang to visit the Marble Mountain, named Ngũ Hành Sơn in Vietnamese. An interesting journey to Ngũ Hành Sơn will bring out the most relaxing time for tourists. The mountain is a fairyland with a dreamlike scenery, pagodas, grottos. It is about 8 kilometers southeast of Da Nang City, look like 5 fingers raising out of the ground. It is named after the 5 basic elements of the universe: metal, wood, water, fire, and earth. This is a cluster of 5 marble mountains lying close to the sea. Going deeper, we paid a visit to Huyền Không Cave. It is very famous among the tourists and Buddhist people. This huge place is an ancient sanctuary of Buddhist gods. There are 2 temples in the cave for worshipping to bring health and wealth. This is the whole view from top of the mountain. Linh ứng Bảy Bụt Pagoda stands on the 20-hectare land of Sơn Trà Mountain with many items: the main home, the lecture hall, the ancestral house, the road homes, the library, the cafeteria, and the Arhat statue garden. The pagoda is a combination between the contemporary style and the traditional style of Vietnamese temples. Along the side, we can see 4 guardians and 18 Arhat statues in a spiritual order, protecting the main area. Each of the Arhat statues shows the different levels of human emotions: happiness, anger, love, and hatred, making the main home extremely lively. The most important and visible highlight of Linh Ứng Pagoda is the Lady Buddha statue, the tallest one in Vietnam, 67 meters high. It is also placed on a 35 meters high lotus diameter, making the total height over 100 meters, equivalent to a 30-floor building. In the evening, I and my friends went to Dragon Bridge in Da Nang to see it breathe water and fire. Christ the King Cathedral, also called Nha Trang Cathedral, deserves to be one of Nha Trang's greatest tourist attractions. Nha Trang Cathedral consists of 3 separate parts with clear Gothic architectural features. In the lower part is a door, in the middle part is a large round stained glass window decorated with roses, and in the upper part is a corridor and 2 bell towers. The Great Hall is the most prominent highlight of the church. This area is spacious and well ventilated, big and airy, and full of light every morning. The most unique feature of the cathedral is to truly make the most of natural light shine into the entire Great Hall. With the use of green and red tones inside the cathedral, along with the window of roses, the incoming light will make the hall fill with colors. The most striking feature of the church is the belfry area with 2 bronze bells created by the famous French bell company, important correlate. When ringing, the sound will reverberate throughout the region. After leaving Nha Trang City, we headed to Đà Lạt, a romantic city. The first tourist spot was Đà Lạt Railway Station. Đà Lạt Railway Station was built by the French in 1932 and completed in 1938. This is the next train station from Phan Rang to Đà Lạt, 84 kilometers long. Currently, Đà Lạt Railway Station is used as an attractive tourist destination, and the only transfer that Đà Lạt Station serves is the route from Đà Lạt to Trại Mát, 7 kilometers for guests to visit Linh Phước Pagoda. Đà Lạt Railway Station retains the unique coach railroad in the world thanks to its unique and impressive records in French style architectural overall in Đà Lạt. This place has been long an indispensable tourist attraction when going to Đà Lạt. Domaine de Mary Church, also known as Mayan Church, is a famous church in Đà Lạt. The church architecture is quite unique. The backyard is a beautiful and peaceful garden. A general overview of the architecture of the Domaine de Mary Church has many innovations compared to the classical church in the West. It is still a cross, but the proportion is more liberal. The main chapel was designed as a symmetrical triangular top of the tile roof with a cross in front of the Domaine de Mary Church, a door with small arches. In the middle of the vertical plane near the top of the roof, there is a circular window. The roof of Domaine de Mary Church is shaped like the Rồng house of Tây Nguyên ethnic group. The roof of the chapel has a large slope which is covered with red tiles made in Vietnam. Domaine de Mary Church is designed in Normandy architecture in northern France. The wall underneath the tile roof is quite thick, and the doors are designed deep into the interior. In the early morning of 7th day, we visited Trúc Lâm Zen Monastery, the largest Vietnamese Zen monastery located on Phượng Hoàng Mountain is about 5 kilometers south of Đà Lạt city center. The Trúc Lâm Zen Monastery was constructed from 1993 to 1994 and was completed. Trúc Lâm Đà Lạt is divided into two main areas, the external and the internal area. External areas included the main home, Tịnh Tâm Lake, the bell tower, the room stand. The inner chamber consists of two separate areas. This is a practice zone of the monks and nuns at the monastery. Standing in front of the Trúc Lâm Zen, tourists can look down to Tuyền Lâm Lake with a beautiful pine forest. In front of the main home, near the entrance to Tuyền Lâm Lake is Tịnh Tâm Lake. This is a man-made aquarium with fish and turtles. Look very peaceful. Bảo Đại King Palace 1 is one of the most important landmarks in Đà Lạt. Most of the palace is surrounded by immense green pine forest. You can freely walk around the forest, relax and take beautiful photos. From a distance, the mansion stands out with its yellow paint, green doorways, and bright red tile roof. The yellow color is warm like the color of the sun, symbolizing the ancient kings, recreating a glorious, magnificent time of the past. The palace has beautiful French architecture and rich history, charming every visitor. Bảo Đại King Palace was once the living place of King Bảo Đại, the last king of the Nguyễn dynasty. Bảo Đại Summer Palace or Palace was built between 1933 and 1938, designed by a French architect and a Vietnamese architect named Hoàng Tâm. In terms of architecture, Palace 3 is one of the buildings influenced by the architectural innovation in Europe. Palace 3 is the place where Bảo Đại King lived with his wife and children. In front of the main home, there is a porch covered with a parking lot. The ground floor is the living room, the study rooms, King Bảo Đại office, the library, and a large dining room. The entire second floor is used for family activities including the entertainment room, King Bảo Đại bedrooms, Queen Nam Phung's room, rooms for prince and princess. From King Bảo Đại bedroom, there is a roof terrace called Vọng Nguyệt Lâu. Here you can admire the flower gardens, the promenade, the pines, and even the far valley. The final travel spot I show you in this vlog is Lang Biang Mountain. This is also the highest mountain in Đà Lạt. When coming here, visitors got a chance to immerse in the nature with the blue sky covered by thick fog. After sightseeing and taking photos, we had dinner prepared by Lạt people, one of the minor ethnic groups of Vietnam. They greeted us with many excellent performances and showed us about their special culture. We had a memorable gala dinner with wonderful musical acts and dancing moments together.